Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great week. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna take a sec, go to the chat really quick. Hey, Garden State so-and-so. It's so great to see you. Hey, Hugo Homestead and Carol. Robin Hood Homestead, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. It's so great to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Canadian Family Life and Ann Philbeck. Lorrie's World and Dark Lord Bennett. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you guys. That does look a lot better. Dee's Garden Adventures. Thank you so much for being here.
It's good to see everybody today.
Anybody I missed? Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, Bubble Bibble and Gail Southern Living, Off Grid World. It's so great to see you guys. Thank you all for so much for being here. Grace and Fire with Glenda. Liz and Peter, hi. And Watt Life.
Hi, everyone. It looks like that might be everyone.
I think that's everybody. Yeah. But if I missed you guys, hello. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay, hi. It's great to see you. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. There were some stuff out of stock on the Fourth Wall shop for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But the 2XL t-shirt is back. So I'm not sure this affected anybody because I haven't had any recent orders. But if you haven't already, go check out the merch store. We have t-shirts in 2 different variants, thanks to Trie and Mickey from Critter Creek. We really appreciate both of you guys. The logos came out so great. So thank you guys so much for all you do. And I think that was pretty much it. I've been working on an assignment, so I didn't really do anything with the HTML. With the website.
Yes.
I think that was it, though. It's today's interview. We're going to be interviewing the Bull's Garden on soil preparation, fertilizer, and compost. So we're really excited to see what he has to say about those subjects. He's a really great teacher, and we're so blessed to have him last year. So it's going to be great to have him back. He's a collaborator too. Let's see. Hey, the Moose, thanks so much for being here. I think that was all I had. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the co-hosts. Give me 2 seconds. I think that was, I didn't take notes because there really wasn't that much to talk about, but here. Why does this do this every week? Okay, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Great to hear.
My plants are growing. Woohoo! I'm so excited.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
they're supposed to
they're
grow.
supposed to grow, but mine, it's just that much more exciting because I didn't have any last year.
So you're going to have tomatoes before I get my plants outside.
Right?
I got like 20 tomatoes already.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
So unfair, though.
Well, y'all don't look like you have any snow out there.
No, we didn't.
We did 2 days ago.
3 days ago. We had snow on the ground 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It was a high of 55 yesterday, though. So
Okay,
It's getting there.
sort of
when can you put stuff in the ground?
after Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day.
So in the meantime, we have peppers right there, and they're just going to stay there.
I see that. Are we in the right configuration? Are we the right left and right where we always are? Are we
I don't
opposite?
know. I forgot.
Yeah, I got confused. I don't remember anymore.
No.
You're
I know.
backwards.
I know you're
think so.
backwards.
I think you're backwards
Well,
again.
Look at our flags.
Yep, it's flag
Yeah,
day.
your shirts are reading backwards.
Yeah.
Are we backwards?
Just click
Here.
Oh, no, Deanna says we're flipped.
We're flipped?
Yeah. Your flag is facing the wrong way. The shirt.
Yeah, we're going to flip.
Okay, I'm going to flip on you again.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, Grace NYC.
Hi.
Is that how we normally are?
I
Lorrie's World.
never really paid attention.
Never
I feel
paid
like I
attention.
knew at some point, and either way is just the same now. I totally forgot. Hey, Anne. Thanks so much for being here. Okay. I think that was everybody.
Now that helps my brain.
That better, Miss Ann? Sorry, we'd hate to discombobulate your brain.
Ow. Sorry.
Well, do you guys have any
Trey?
updates you want to talk about?
No, I did want to say the trade is looking a little bit nice today.
Oh, just a little bit?
A little bit nice today, yes.
Just a little bit.
She got a haircut.
I did. I'm torn about it. Actually,
Nothing changed.
she got like she cut
You
like
did.
that so much of it off. So I'd been growing it out because I wanted it to get really, really long, and it did. But then like I'd been growing it out for so long without getting it trimmed, all the ends started splitting, and then I started losing hair. And so mom like literally
Like,
just in the kitchen an hour ago, she just cut off like 6-7 inches of it, and my head feels so light.
She cried.
You know,
I did.
It's so short here. Next week, you're going to want to start playing the keyboard.
I can't get my hair to get that long. That's like my maximum length.
Yeah, she wants to get hers cut soon.
Yeah, because I keep getting it layered. But she also has.
No. That's the old Lisa.
What?
Different hairstyle, I
It
think.
is, yeah.
That's the old Lisa.
She's.
That's the heavier Lisa.
You should maybe redo it.
I should. I've actually been wanting to do that. I keep seeing all of my logos everywhere. I'm like, should do that again.
Yep, we haven't had an update on her logos yet, so.
You should.
I should.
We have all these.
Whenever you get.
We have all these amazing plans, but they all have to wait over a month for like college to finish. And that's the funny part because college is going to let out sooner than high school does. So then she's still not free.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting on a black and white image of your logo.
I thought you sent him to. I thought you sent him that.
No, because you merged all your layers. I sent the full color version.
Well, I got to figure out how to do that.
I need the black and white.
Yeah,
Just
you
turn
need,
off the grayscale.
no, it can't be grayscale because it has to be the line art. He needs the line art, and you merged it.
Oh, I'll have to redraw that then.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I could trace it. I just didn't know what your plan was with it.
Whoops.
Our treasured home, I think, is in here. Somebody's saying hi.
Hi. Yeah, I did see her.
Yes, yeah.
There she is. Hello. And Joyfully Orange Deborah, great to see you. That is an interesting question, actually. Does this mean Lisa's always right? Because she's on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So essentially,
I'm not saying
yeah.
nothing.
Of course it does.
Of course.
Okay. That was all I had.
Did you guys play this week?
Like practice.
Yeah, we did. We're trying to do an open mic acoustic
Oh yeah,
every week.
forgot about that.
We have very little concept of time, but yes, we did. We got to do a 15-minute acoustic set.
I'm talking about like at a gig place somewhere.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
at a cafe. It was
Really?
cool. There's a lot of open mics in the area. It's actually kind of cool.
Did you get free coffee?
No.
No.
You'll know you've made it. You'll know you've made it whenever you can play and sing at Caf B.
Thank you
it's
to
all
Gail
very
Southern Living for being a member.
I can't think of anything else we needed to bring up.
Lori's World was saying that you should keep a copy with your layers.
Okay, so I have started doing that. I have like 3 different copies of the Vineyard Chicks logo, in different colors and different layers and just line arts. But I forgot to do that with the Survival Seeds logo.
You also delete everything.
Thank you, Lori, for that. Thank you.
Me.
Tell her, Lori.
I used to do that when every once in a while I'll still go back to Photoshop and play with that, but now I'm just Canva because it's just easier.
Yeah.
I do like Canva. It's
Canva's
just very
fun.
simple.
I lost so many hours in middle school just playing with it though.
Right. So then you should do the thumbnails because I've never done that before.
Oh.
Let's see.
I probably should just get back to doing Photoshop.
Photoshop is fun, but I never do
I
anything
watched
helpful
so
in
many
Photoshop.
YouTube videos on how to use Photoshop, but then I figured out that you have to pay for it, and I decided not to.
Yeah.
I decided to invest in some other stuff that was a little bit more interesting.
I think my Photoshop is about 12 years old.
Whoa.
Wow.
It still works just as good as the new ones do, though.
Huh. Nice. Anything
That's
like
good.
Adobe related, I haven't been able to get to work.
Yeah, I
Like
think
ever. Lorrie's World says Photopea is almost the same as Photoshop and it's free.
that's nice.
That's cool.
This is the only kind of photoshopping I do.
All right. Hey, Lindy Okie. Okie dokie.
Well,
I got an interesting note for you.
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker, the little boy in episode 1.
Yeah.
mhm.
He's 36 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Jeez Louise.
Whoa.
I'm like, what?
Weird.
Huh.
Wow.
Like I knew he was an adult because like he got older.
Well, I mean, Darth Vader's
26
dead,
years
so
ago. That movie came out 26 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting
Wow.
old, aren't we, Charles?
Right?
Huh.
Well, I was just thinking, Back to the Future. Well, how they went back into the 50s.
1950, yeah.
Well, if they did a Back to the Future now,
Yeah.
it would go back to 1994.
Yeah, actually.
Huh.
Was it 30
I never saw
years?
that movie, so that took a
Yeah.
second.
It was because they were in the 80s when they did the Back to the Future and went back to the 50s.
Yeah,
Word.
I think it was 54 when they went back, or 55, something like that.
Wow. So, yeah, 1994.
And I was like, what? 94?
Wow. That
That's
is
not
weird.
far back. And then I'm like, oh, wait, it
Yes,
is.
The weird
never
one is
go
that we're
back
closer to 2040 than we are to 2000. That's the one I can't get a hang of.
That is weird. Man, you guys with the disturbing revelations today. Let's bring up the coordinators on that note.
Now that
Okay.
everybody feels old.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. I don't know why Charles said the word "old" as they brought y'all up.
I'm telling you.
It was just a coincidence.
Oh no!
No.
What?
Because Terry said,
He's causing trouble.
no.
He's trying to get Mr. Charles in trouble.
By the way,
glad I
Mr. Charles,
didn't
I
hear.
think your is low.
There, that should fix things a little better.
It sounds better. Hey, Eric. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Christy. Great to see you.
Hello.
Whoa.
I graduated in 1980, Christy. I'm right behind you.
I haven't graduated yet.
I graduated last year.
I'm looking forward to it.
You got 2 more years, I think, right?
She
I think I
has
have one.
1.5.
Well, the rest of this year and then 1 more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's good to see Ann
Professional
without
cheerleaders.
handcuffs.
You're back.
Hi, it's good to see you again. It's been so long.
Yes, it has.
long.
Yes, it has. No speeding tickets on my trip down to Savannah and back.
That's
That was
good.
great.
I saw the what is it called? I saw the Glambot thing you had on Facebook. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun. It was,
That was so fun.
Yeah, I could have done that a lot of times.
It looked great.
I feel like if I ever came across
It looks like we're spinning, but you just stand on a little platform and the camera swirls
And then the
around you.
That's
So-
super fun.
It was really neat. I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
Everybody just before it started was going, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
I feel like
started
half the
singing-
trouble.
I started singing She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. So as we're all jamming is to She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain when she comes," instead of Get Down on It. All right, everybody.
Christy wants to know what the backstory is towards the handcuff.
I got a really bad speeding ticket a few weeks ago. Really bad. And I could have almost, I thought I was getting arrested for it. The officer said, ma'am.
The speeding ticket was not bad. What she did was bad. You can't
No.
say you got a really bad speeding ticket. No, you got a speeding ticket.
Yeah, it was a really high one. It was a really high one. But it's not my fault. I mean, it is my fault. I did it.
It's not my fault.
I did it.
Blame
It
it
was
on the car. It was the car.
the car. It
We-
was all the car. It was all the car. It was my friend's fault. I was talking on the phone. It was my friend's
Blame it on the fire, Miss Ann. Blame it on the
Yes.
fire.
My friend's house was on fire, we thought, and she was calling the
Oh
fire
no.
department. And I was talking on the phone and I was excited, and when the officer comes up to your car and says, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need for you to step out of the car." Well, then you figure you're getting arrested. But no, no handcuffs for the sweet little Southern girl in the South.
I think we all collectively decided that your theme song should be "Life in the Fast Lane."
Oh, there you go.
No,
Who you
it
gonna
should be
call?
the
Who
king
you
from
gonna call?
Cops. Bad girls. What you
Yeah.
gonna do?
That's right. No, you can't speed on 95 hardly because there's too many tractor trailers and all kinds of things. You go 70 and then 20 and then 70 and then 20. It's a lot of traffic.
That's the one I can't figure out. Like when you're
Yeah,
driving and
why
it takes you from 35 to 55 to 35 to 55, like all in the span of 5 minutes.
Yeah, you just
I never
gotta go with
understand
the traffic.
those.
I like
Go with the traffic.
everybody's cruise control not work.
Well, apparently some people don't, and so but y'all for survival seeds 2025 we had a lot of videos this
We
week, which
did.
was wonderful. And
Joe.
so Lorrie, hey coach, how you doing, Garden State Gardener? Good to see you.
Craig and Corrine, Corn-Fed Live. How y'all doing?
There you go.
Hi.
And
Thanks for
greet
being
you
here.
fine folks.
Bull's Garden's having a little bit of an issue with his laptop. Take your time. Don't. It's
Yeah,
totally
you don't
okay.
have to do your up in a day this time. Just go for it.
Okay, well that's good. That way that gives us, he's not down in the basement going tap 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 tap.
Yeah. No worries.
That's
We got time.
good.
Hey, Bedazzle.
Oh, see, I thought at first, I'm glad you said their name because at a glance, it looked like Bridezilla.
That's what I looked at first. I did the
But
same thing.
It's
like
not.
Godzilla's wife.
It's really not. It's a much better name, and I'm glad of that.
Hey, Troy. Thanks so much for being here.
So you tell me when you're ready for the updates, baby girl.
I am
for
ready,
it.
but people keep coming in the chat. So hello, everybody. You can start.
Okay, we're so tickled. And look, you know me, I can't stop talking, so you're going to have to feel free to interrupt me at any time, my darling.
Well, who's that lady next to you, Miss Ann?
I know there's Lorrie. Hey, how are you?
I am doing good. My
Great.
garden is growing. The
Ooh.
weather's been rainy and not rainy.
Yeah.
Rainy and
Sounds
not
right.
rainy.
Not too cold. We're not freezing. We're not getting any frost anymore. So
Hey,
my
it's a win.
tomatoes are out in the greenhouse and they're getting huge. I have them out weathering today.
Wow.
Must be nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And see,
it's
we had frost in North Carolina this last week.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
come on.
crazy.
Canada did not. What sense does that
Well,
make?
I didn't. The rest of Canada might have, but I did
Yeah,
not have.
Not up in Lori's world though.
In Lori's world.
There's no frost in Lori's
Yeah.
world.
Trey, I'm loving that T-shirt you got on, and I have on my
Thank you.
pull it up.
Yeah,
Got on my
fabulous.
survival seed T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Get yours today, everyone. Get yours today.
They're higher now. You won't get one
Yeah,
that
they're up here instead of on your tummy.
Yeah,
I'm so
there you
sorry.
go. It's it's great. I tried to use some tape, y'all. I was gonna tape it up.
Sorry.
Falling off. So I thought, well, I'll just pull it up. So, Lorrie, would you like to go first, honey? There were quite a few there were some from Canada
yeah.
this week.
There were some from Canada. Liz and Peter and Lorrie all put out videos.
Cool.
Another Lorrie from Off Grid World. Oh my gosh. She has the most beautiful piece of property. If you guys haven't gone and watched her video, she does a lot of stuff outside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
she does.
Because she lives off grid, and that's one of the reasons why, is because she loves the outdoors. So, and she has such a beautiful, beautiful surrounding. But she did plants and planted new seeds. Her plants look fabulous. Her
Oh,
herbs look fabulous. I recommend you go see that for sure. And then Liz and Peter actually had 3 videos this week.
how about them apples?
Yeah, 2 shorts and 1 longer one. And their garden, their outdoor garden, is really starting to come to life. Everything is sprouting up and getting started. Of course, their walking onions look fabulous, and their tulips are just beautiful.
Oh,
So, yeah, that was the only updates I saw this week. So I'm sorry if I missed you, but
that's great. That's great.
Awesome.
they were marvelous.
Yay, Canada, Canada.
Canaders.
Canada.
Go Canaders.
And Rim's family said they'll do peppers and tomatoes this week, and they planted their onion seeds.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
cool.
Good.
Ooh.
That's
We'll
cool.
have a video coming soon.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Okay,
I'll
so
work on one too. I'll try and have one for next week.
Yay!
very good.
Keep an eye out for it.
So we had a number of in the southern region, and which makes us all jealous because they're already have fruit on a whole bunch of their things, like little Miss Lisa. Lisa's
Yeah.
garden, not Jesse's. It's Lisa's garden.
And it looks marvelous.
She did a long form and a short, and man, her stuff is growing. There's tomatoes all over the place and blooms on things. She has peppers and pumpkins and hyssop and basil and corn and red kidney beans. Your red kidney beans are awesome, by the way, Lisa. Really, they're growing up.
Yes,
Fast.
they're doing a lot better.
And the radishes and stuff. Hers are in raised beds and pots and things. And a lot of yours, did you start them from hydroponics or just plant them right in the ground?
The tomatoes and the kidney beans. No, not the kidney beans. The tomatoes I started from hydroponics. The bell peppers and the cucumbers I started from hydroponics.
And you already have a bell pepper on your plant. I was looking at
Yeah.
it. Oh my gosh. We don't get bell peppers till like
And
August.
tomatoes.
And
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just tickled
Lucky duck.
for you.
The
So
Dawson's
thank you.
anymore.
And then a cute little short. They did a cute little short too. And Gail's Southern Living. Bless her heart, she is doing fabulous. She usually puts out one long video that's like a garden tour, and then she'll put out an informational video, which was fun. That was on bananas and how to make banana juice fertilizer this time, and how to do it, and how she's doing it, and what the benefits are, and all the facts and things, which is great. And then she usually puts out a short that has just the cutest, sweetest, best music. And so she's got kidney beans and Romas. Her Roma tomatoes are with her basil. She gave us a garden tour, and you need to go check out Gail's Southern Living and see what she did to her scarecrow to make him a little happier out there
Oh,
in her
yeah.
garden. And then hanging out with Angel's Garden, hanging out in Angel's Garden out in California. She must be Northern California, because her temperatures are just now rising well enough to get a whole bunch of her plants outside, which is such a good feeling. You have all your seedlings on the inside of your house on a windowsill, and you get to put them outside, actually in there. That's Angel hanging out in Angel's garden. And she calls everybody family. Hey, fam. She says, now, fam,
Aw.
let me tell you about fam.
That's awesome.
And it's her garden super juice, which she calls it her veggie juice. And she just puts all her leaves and vegetable scraps and things like that in a bucket with some water. She always has Boo Boo the kitty But the coolest thing is she had this neat little moisture meter that she had purchased. And so even though our plants might look like they're really dry or they look like they're really wet, the moisture meter, it's a probe that you stick down in there and it has dry, moist, wet. And
Interesting.
she was able to tell. You have to wipe it off every time, but you just put it in your plants and it tells you, what kind of moisture you have. So check out Hanging Out in Angel's Garden. That was fun, fam. Dee's Garden Adventures. She put out a short of all her beautiful plants, and she also put out a long form video that's called Girl, Water the Tomatoes. So
Oh yeah.
she needed to water the tomatoes, and when I finished watching hers, I went outside and watered some of my outdoor plants as well. So her pumpkins are still going. They're struggling a little bit. The leaves are getting crispy. She gave us a garden tour, and she showed us how she works to keep her animals, her puppy dogs and so forth, out of her garden and plants. So you need to check out Dee's Garden Adventures, aka Deanna. We had one more in the South, Resourceful Living Homestead, Kathy. And Kathy has her own section in the greenhouse of the survival seeds. It's like a little cardboard box that has a sign that says Survival Seeds 2025 seeds. That's just so cool.
That's so
That is so
cool.
So she can really see and check and keep. Hey, Hamilton Homestead. Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie. I'm glad to be back. I was in the bushes driving, and by the time I had driven about 8 hours to get home, well, with seven and a half, and pulled in the driveway, and I said, good night, peace out. So she has her own little section in her greenhouse of her survival seeds, and she showed us each one that are all of her survival seeds right now are under a grow light, but I can't wait to see those things grow. And that is the southern region for this week of 2025. So yeah, your turn, Trie. Oh, Angel. Thanks, ma'am.
Oh,
Thank
really
you, Angel.
appreciate. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet. I appreciate her. She has the cutest personality.
She does. She's so. Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, VC family has said you sweet.
All right, your turn.
Yes, my turn. So
Yeah.
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I procrastinated so hard the last month. We have this huge coding project due tomorrow.
We're in a programming course, and we have to make mock Twitter.
And like it's a college course, so it's like it's not easy. And you have to like you have to code like a Twitter. You have to
We're making
code your
Twitter.
own Twitter. And I didn't do anything
Until like
until
this week.
3 days ago.
What's your problem?
So I've been working on that, and I did not have time today to watch the videos, but my backup did. So
Okay, good.
huge shout out to the world's best little sister.
Yay.
Bunky did watch the videos for me. So thank you, Bunky. You're the best.
Ooh, Bunky.
We're gonna start calling her Clutch.
Yeah, she comes in the clutch.
She comes in the clutch.
Oh, for sure.
But I have her notes here. And she has like I look at I read her notes and it's nuts. She has like there are no typos in here. Whenever I
You
write
said
notes,
this last time.
my typos are so bad though, and she's got no typos.
What did I write?
Good for her.
She's 11. That's awesome.
Your son is a
So
coder.
cool.
I
That's
didn't know
what we're
she knew
going
how to
for.
type.
That's so cool.
I didn't know she knew how to type.
No.
What are you using for your programming?
They didn't hear you.
What are you using for your programming? C++?
Mostly Python
Oh, Python. Oh, Python.
Django.
Cool. Yeah.
through Django. So yeah.
So what did Miss Bunky have to say about the Survival Seeds 2025?
Okay, so Bunky says that broke but bountifully blessed Miss Carol's plants look amazing, and they're doing super well. And she's using water bottles for her seedlings, like we used to sometimes. And she's also growing purslane.
Mm-hmm.
Purslane.
Okay, she's correcting me here.
Hey,
Which
Wanda.
is a pretty hard plant to grow, and it looks super good. She has awesome facts about all her plants, like her tomatoes, so you should definitely check out her video.
Yay!
So
Wrote
that's-
beautifully blessed. And those water bottles that she uses are wicking water bottles, and she, I mean, it's amazing. The things
so
that
cool.
that
It is.
woman
I
does.
did see that one.
It's so cool.
That
That's
is super cool. And then she did write down that she watched Miss Lisa's video but Miss Ann already covered that. But Bunky thinks your plants look awesome, Miss Lisa.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
They do.
And then Hamilton Homestead put up a few videos. They made a video about their winnings. They won the Amirla bench, which is so awesome. So happy for them. The Amirla bench is a really cool bench, and we actually recorded a video a couple days ago. I don't think it's out yet.
No.
Where we used some of the tools from the Amirla bench. So that is a
We
really
used one.
It was part of it,
That
though.
was a shovel.
It was still part of it.
Your
But
mother's
that's
gonna
really
get
cool.
you.
What?
Your mama's gonna get you. You touching her Amirla tools.
She told us to.
She said we had permission.
we were. we-
Okay.
she was.
We
She
had
was trying to do
permission.
it with her hands, and Mom wasn't happy.
No,
So-
I was trying. She told us to use a shovel, and I couldn't figure. I'm really bad at using handheld shovels, so then I just used my hands instead.
Okay.
But yeah, the Amirla bench is super cool, and I'm so glad you guys got it. That is awesome, and it is a really great, really helpful bench. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And then It All Adds Up put up a few videos this week. They're really good at putting up a lot of videos consistently.
They are. They're awesome.
And
They're
they
so
are.
cool.
Their herbs are doing super well, so I'm excited on seeing those as they grow, and everything is looking great. And she also showed her weird container garden, which looks super cool. So you guys, if you were here last week, we talked to Miss Gail from Gail Southern Living
It was so fun.
about her weird containers. And so if you want to see a great example of weird container gardening, Miss Lorrie at It All Adds Up put up hers. And then I also really quickly wanted to mention, last week I missed it, but Dark Lord Menace, Xander, he put up his video, and he was showing all his seeds and all of his transplants, and everything is looking so strong and healthy. So definitely check out his videos too. I am sorry that I missed it last week. But I think that was all of the videos for the
We'll be right back.
northern side.
Yay! For the Northern Gardens. Whoop whoop.
Which is
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Oh, you're so welcome, Hamilton Homestead. We're happy that you got it. They're talking
Yeah,
about
I love mine for sure. Mine's not an Amirla, but those kneeling benches are
They're nice. to
super
have.
handy for getting you up and down.
they
Oh, yeah.
really are. They really
And I
are.
will say this because
Sometimes.
I will say this because the girls can't appreciate this, but the older you get, the better they are on your knees. Trust me, girls.
That is the truth. Now, look, y'all, if any of us in any region ever forget, or not forget, but accidentally don't see your video because we're searching hard for you, then please let us know. You can, even if you don't say it in the chat or miss the live or something, you can email us and we'll make sure that we cover it for you because we appreciate everybody doing all their stuff. That's really cool.
Especially if you want to get on
Yes.
the giveaway wheels. We need you. We need
Oh, yeah.
to know. So
That's
hashtag
right.
Survival Seeds 2025 will definitely get you in there.
Yeah. So you're just loopy, 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 loop. Okay, what's Kayla
So-
doing?
Kayla is brewing coffee. Secret project.
Oh, secret project.
Secret project.
I got you.
I don't know what that means either. Really, you guys think she's so cool and serious. She is so difficult to understand sometimes. I have no idea what she's talking about 80% of the time.
And
Maybe
that's
she's
all
making some of that mud water.
It's them shorter people that usually
It's
are.
it's the short
Yeah,
ones.
you
You
gotta
never
watch out
know.
for us.
Yeah.
It all adds up. Says she put one in around 10 o'clock last night at her time. So, you know, and then Hamilton Homestead says, for sure, Jesse. And if you have trouble getting up off the ground, they're a great help. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, it all adds up. I got you on there.
You're
that
getting,
was a
getting
late
old
one.
when you have to roll over to get up.
Oh yeah, you got to roll over on all fours and get one pull on something to get up. That bench is very handy.
I'm not quite sure what this is about, but I don't drink decaf because I don't like the taste of coffee.
She only drinks coffee when she's tired, and then she gets jittery. She's
You
one of
probably
those
don't
people
like
who
the taste of coffee because you haven't had it with Miss
The
Lisa's
right
creamer.
creamer. Yeah.
That's
Right. The one I can't understand is like why anybody would want that like plain though.
No, it doesn't matter what kind of creamer she has, Mr. Jesse, because she's not going to drink coffee. Literally, when she drinks coffee, it's 50% or more creamer.
That's not true.
I make your cups.
True, that's
That's the way to
insane.
go.
It's
Okay.
usually
so-
mostly milk.
That's a
Yeah,
latte.
that's a lot of sugar.
Well, no, less sugar, but the creamer stuff.
So Bob from Robin Hood Homestead said that Sally J. Small Space Garden and Crafts posted some videos as well, and
I was not able to find those.
I missed them.
Yeah, I don't.
Small
I don't
Space
remember.
Garden and Crafts. Let me
We'll
see.
be
They're not
sure.
red.
Let's write them down. And
I'll go check them
sometimes
out.
YouTube is a funny thing, and if we don't get the hashtag just right, it doesn't tell us a thing. Small Space Garden.
Stop eating the mic.
Garden and garden and what? Garden and more.
Craft.
Run the craft. I got it down.
Thank you.
So
Cool. So yes, please. Your friend.
Oh, I see it. It was 7 days ago. It was a garden update video.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that update. That was April 5th. That
Okay.
was in last.
Yeah, that was last
Yeah.
week.
That was in last week's group.
Okay. Good.
It was in there.
See, y'all know. Oh no, you got your stuff going on.
Hey,
These
we
garden
want to make sure
adventures.
everybody gets credit.
D's Garden Adventures would like to know: is the lighter coming from Amazon or USPS?
Well, Amazon would be USPS. Now, I have sent your address to the Gaker company, but it's coming from the company, which might be in China. So I'm not
'cause they-
sure.
Yeah,
know.
they could use whoever they want to use.
Yeah. So it might be a minute. But they'll get it. You'll get it. It has been responded to. The girl, my contact from Gaker, has contacted me back. She did get your address. And so it will be coming. It's just going to be a minute. And poor Deanna, things coming to her seem to run into a little problem sometimes.
It does. I don't think she ever got the seeds we sent.
She never did. So she never did.
Like, hello.
Amazon sometimes is Amazon, sometimes it's USPS. Okay, I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, honey.
And we've even had.
Does Amazon come from its
delivery
own truck for you guys?
it depends. It depends on what it is, because sometimes even if you order, you still order from Amazon. Amazon will ship it through the post office.
Yeah, I usually thought it comes from USPS.
And then we even have some people delivering their own personal vehicles.
Yeah.
But they
We
work
do
for
too.
Amazon. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yep, we get-
you can
The mail, UPS, FedEx,
Huh,
personal
interesting.
vehicle, all of the above. So, did the Bull's Garden fix his?
He's not in the queue yet, so we got
Oh.
time.
Bless
we got
his
time.
heart. Okay, good. Sometimes I've delivered for Amazon and Amazon Flex.
Whoa, I didn't know that was like a job you could get.
That's cool.
I thought it was like some secret thing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Secret Service post office.
Yeah, something like that.
Totally. Hired at the White House.
Hey, Not for Nothing Homestead, thanks so much for being here.
I'm assuming a flex driver is probably somebody who has to come in when somebody called off. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
They flex their muscles.
Oh yeah, maybe it's somebody that just needs somebody with some big muscles to come in there and handle
Not
some big.
you.
Hey.
That's right. This mighty fist of fury. Oh my goodness.
Have you guys started anything new with your plants back there? Or are you just letting them grow
Us?
what you have? Yeah.
I don't know what we did the other day.
Oh, we up potted the peppers. They're in bigger containers now.
Show them.
Okay.
Cool.
It's wet though. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Are your onions still falling over?
So here's the
Trimmed
peppers.
them a couple days ago.
We had to put them
No.
in bigger pots because they're huge. The onions are on the bottom shelf, so I'm not going to get those. But we trimmed them again yesterday. That was the third time, just because we're not ready to put them outside. So we trimmed them again. They're like this tall again. What else do we have growing? There's some tomatoes on the second shelf. Those are doing really good.
And the
I had to up pop my belly because it's growing still.
Yeah, me too.
what do they call it, Kayla?
I don't know.
The hail and stuff, the egg or E or something.
I'm gonna run go get something I want to show y'all that was doing my first. Hang on, I'm gonna just mute myself.
All
I'll
right,
be
no
right
worries.
back.
Cool.
We still hear you, Miss Ann.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, Miss Ann, don't say that, please.
Aw. Troy Sutton says, I use my garden bench multiple times a day, never get up from the floor without it. Those do look really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
telling
it
you-
doesn't slide either.
And
so-
I'm telling you, Kayla, the older you get, the more you rely on those handles. Look at there, look at there.
Gorgeous.
What's that?
Is that your new garden
This is
wig?
my seed snail, and this is
Oh.
summer squash.
Oh.
Is that the Yogi Hollow?
Wait, what is it?
Yogi Hollow
Yes,
Farm
the
snail?
Yogi Hollow Farmstead
Oh,
seed
okay.
snail. I can't dump it, or I'm gonna dump this all over my computer. But it looks, hang on, looks like that.
Whoa, that's so cool.
You just roll up. I used like
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh no, she
maybe
left.
she didn't dump that on her
I
computer.
told you, folks,
Yeah, she put it on
on
the
the computer. Yeah.
Oh no.
She's a
She's
button
not
pusher.
backstage. So
Uh-oh.
Hey, when she comes back in, everybody clap. Just like,
I will bring her back as soon as she gets back in here. There she is.
oh boy.
Hi.
"Hey!"
That looks so cool though.
Isn't that the neatest thing? And you can
It
have
is.
like a whole ton of plants in one small little round. And because you have all this space, oh, it stinks because the fertilizer in here, but got so much space here that the roots
Whoa.
go down. And then when like we're getting ready to put them in the ground next week, and you just unroll it, and they're all separate little plants in there, which is just the coolest thing.
Yeah, you don't
So,
have to worry about
That was a really okay. No more biggie.
Wait, how do you take it down?
I don't. Hello.
Double click.
Give me 2 seconds. Trey did it and I don't know how to undo it.
Double click the screen.
Double click it. Double click it.
There we go.
See?
That's much better. Much better.
Don't touch my stuff.
That's nice.
Touch
but then
your
you don't have
stuff.
to worry about
You
the
should
roots
know how to
all-
use your stuff.
But isn't that a neat thing? Because I've got like 20
I dropped
squash
the-
plants in.
I
in a-
dropped the link on how to make those snail curls, whatever you want to call them.
Okay, good snail.
Snail
It's a
curlers?
seed snails.
You're putting snails in your hair to curl your hair, Mr. Jesse. Did you say snail
Yeah.
curlers?
Foothills of Appalachia.
Keep
You
it
know,
full
that's what
screen.
you get.
Hello, Foothills of Appalachia. Rowdy. Great to see you.
Hi.
Hey, Rowdy.
Yeah.
Right in.
I found out through Troy Sutton, a friend of all of ours on YouTube, that there was a Homestead conference just a few hours from me this past weekend. I didn't know
whoa.
that.
Aw.
And it's from Southern Comfort Homestead. So y'all go check out Southern Comfort Homestead as well. I want to go to theirs in the fall. I think it's going to be fun.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Oh, she's using her new tumbler.
Ta-da.
59.
Ooh.
Where did you get that nice cut?
Came in the
Without
mail.
She knows the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. It's great.
Oh, Broke But Beautifully Blessed says, I have a playlist of 59 seed snails videos. Oh,
Wow.
good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
She
is that
has-
just like the style of pot?
No, it's not a pot, honey. What you do, well, because we have time, I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on that link, Kayla, it'll show you. You can look at the thumbnail, the link on that.
A lot of people
It's called, seed snail rolls.
Yeah, seed
Oh,
snail.
cool.
Snail rolls.
Hmm. A lot of people, and if you Google, it's a new craze, but it's been around about 100 years. I mean, we've just all refound it, is the thing.
Yeah.
It's been around a very long time. But for like shipping plastic or bubble wrap, or some people use grocery bags, some people use paper. Paper doesn't do as well. I hear the little ding dong in the background. Some people
It's 7
use
o'clock.
Some people use paper, but what happens with the paper are the roots kind of go through the paper. So when you unroll it, it's more difficult to get the roots out unless you plant it with the paper. So you just take this kind of stuff and fold it in half. And then, you get it as long as you want, like maybe 2 or 3 feet. The folded edge goes on the top so that in the bottom, the water can drain through in the opening. Put soil all along it. Then you can put your seeds. Now, I wet my soil first, and I made a huge mess because when you roll it up, you get muddy water everywhere. When Sandy from Suburban Homestead or Wyoming, Arizona did it, she didn't water her soil until after she was finished, and hers was much cleaner and neater and cooler than mine. But I'm still learning, and so you put your soil on it, and then you just roll it up.
Oh, cool!
Just roll it up, and then you've got the soil that's in between the thing. I just thought it was the neatest thing.
That's so cool.
Like a honey bun.
All those,
Yeah.
like all those
Literally.
you have up there behind you, you wouldn't have had to have repotted them because they would have enough room for the roots to grow down, and they would take up this much space instead of a shelf.
Interesting.
That's a fantastic idea.
It's really cool.
I need to look it up.
Oh, it's everywhere, Lorrie. It's all over the place now because it's like been rediscovered, but it's been around forever. I mean, I didn't know about it until till Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm talked about it.
I was this many years old when I found out about it.
Right? Same. Like I've never seen that before. That's so cool.
You guys were today old. Yeah,
Today old.
it's the coolest thing. I just think it's really neat because every one of those stems is a different plant.
Now, could you do different seeds in there, do you think? Like, I would never grow that many summer squash.
Well, see, it's my first
My
time.
little garden, I have, like 1 or 2 of every kind of plant.
Yeah,
And
right.
Lorrie just loves squash,
So much. Oh my gosh.
So very much.
She's like the
Enjoys
world
it.
representative for liking squash.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He's like Caleb.
Right.
Absolutely can.
Right.
You can do flower seeds. You can do like cucumber seeds. You wouldn't want to do seeds that would grow
Right with each
together,
other.
or mesh with other types of plants,
Right.
kind of thing. Maybe if you have all your tomatoes, you could do tomatoes. You could do, peppers. And there are people that have the seed snails that are like this big. They're just
I was going to
little.
say, yeah, I guess I could do a
Like
much
little cinnamon
smaller-
rolls.
Yeah, just little. You can do little ones.
Just
Cool.
have something to put it in.
Yeah. It just
That's awesome.
Okay,
I just
I'm
thought
going to
it
be watching videos. See if I can
That
learn
sounds like something we have to try.
it's fun. It was fun. No.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
grow.
awesome.
It's only been in the grow light so far and secondary light in front of our sliding glass door.
So do you have to like put anything under it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I have it in a tray, just a plastic tray.
Okay.
But
And then like what's the material you used again?
it was like shipping styrofoam or
Oh.
bubble wrap.
Okay.
Some people use this is like I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like styrofoam wrap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that thin.
It's that
styrofoam
thin,
wrap.
soft wrap. And bubble wrap is good. Grocery bags, like plastic grocery bags, people use, and people use paper, and like the broke but beautifully bountifully blessed. The first ones were made with paper towels instead of soil.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
And so she has lots of videos on there as well that can show you how to do it. And you've seen craft paper used.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, the only thing that I've seen with the paper is that the roots kind of grow into the paper. And so when you go to untape it and roll it out, that makes it a little more difficult is the only thing.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll try to send you a new link.
Oh, bless his heart. I'm glad that he's still trying. He's probably sweating. When I'm down in the basement and I can't make anything work,
Right.
You know,
It's
just so
stressful.
stressed out.
it's very stressful.
Yeah, but you don't need to be logged in, Bull, to be able
Yeah,
to
don't worry
join
about it.
the video. You don't have to have an account or be logged in. I know that because I don't have an account and I am not logged in.
Yeah. Go to their email and
Okay, I
click
sent
that
it.
link,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it's all up to them. You'll see a blank screen and it says join, and
Well,
you
first
hit
you'll
join.
get your camera set up
Yeah,
window.
yeah, and then you hit join, and
You won't see anybody until they bring you up.
Also, if you're using a browser, like I use Chrome because it doesn't work too well on Firefox. So if it's not working in one, maybe try in a different browser.
Yeah.
let's see. Did you see my comment about what not to? I can't scroll up on this chat.
About what to try with your tomatoes, Ginger. gonna look for that.
Okay.
Oh, I did not see that.
Ooh. Grace is eating burgers.
Grace is having burgers.
We had burgers.
Wow.
That was very good.
Good burger.
Oh,
And
I
you-
want burgers.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
That's what I had for lunch.
Having pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah, I can't find these
Oh, those are
comments.
good.
Okay, that's okay.
It's
And
at 606. 606.
yeah, and Ginger, I did get the soil wet like mud. That's what Lisa did. Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm made hers like mud pies all down the styrofoam. She used bubble wrap, and she said it was just like playing in the mud. She did it on the bed of the tailgate of her pickup truck, and I understand why. Because I did it on my back porch and I got mud all over the place.
For tomatoes, give them watered down fish emulsion.
What's emulsion?
Very watered down.
Very watered down.
Yeah.
What-
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you, Deanna, because your tomatoes look beautiful. That'll be great.
Yeah, let us know if it works. I sent the link.
I know we're all sweating for you, honey. It's very
Yeah.
stressful.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
when you click, and
Oh yeah, it's
We'll
it's
just
literally
make-
the worst.
we'll just give him Jesse's phone number. Jesse fixes everything for all of us.
Find him on Instagram.
Isn't that crazy? Oh my
You
gracious.
can't hide, Jesse.
All right, I'm going to put myself on silent again and go put this back because it smells like fertilizer.
Oh.
I'm
I'll be
sure.
right back.
So I have a question on squash. So my squash, the vines, when they grow out, do they have to stay on the ground or can you put them up on a trellis?
You can.
Like that's
Yeah,
So that
You can trellis
sugar
them.
that's preference because like some vines we do trellis. We usually
It's a pumpkin.
Yeah, the sugar pie pumpkin.
I'm gonna
I'm
look it
gonna
up.
try
I've never
trellising
tried.
mine this year.
You'll need something to support the pumpkin. 'Cause
Yeah,
it'll,
you'll
it'll break
definitely
right
need-
off the vine.
Yeah, you'll
Okay.
definitely like
Yeah, it's
socks to hold
doable.
it up.
People do it.
Socks or nylons or
Yeah,
Yeah.
old nylon.
You got to make them a tiny little hammock.
okay.
Little
Also-
Cute.
too.
Also, Mike's Chaotic Gardening, what does this mean?
The world's like, is this like a competition thing?
Is this like-
I'd like to see the world's
He
biggest
must be on a
salad.
diet. He just ate a salad.
Yay! But I could eat a good burger, he says.
You could always eat a good burger.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay, thank you.
I
Now-
think
Yeah, this was for pie pumpkins.
Yeah, the
Right,
sugar pie pumpkins that
doesn't
are-
it just grow? I don't grow zucchini because I don't like zucchini, but doesn't it just grow in one big plant all over
Yes.
the place? It's not a
It does.
vine.
It's no, it's
Right.
not a vine.
Really fine.
Or winter
Well-
squash, they are a vine usually.
Yes.
You can have zucchini grow straight up like a vine
Or you can.
if you trim it. Yeah, I've seen people have like 6-7 different zucchini on it growing straight up,
Oh,
Whoa.
interesting.
and they tie
only
it up
ever-
with a stake.
Interesting. We've only ever tried it in the bush, and that's like
Oh
half
yeah,
the reason I don't like them because it's so hard to get out.
yeah.
Zucchini.
Now wait, 6 or 7 zucchini plants on top of each other?
Well, zucchini.
No, like the fruit.
the actual fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But trellis, I didn't know that. I mean,
That's
like I said,
interesting.
I don't grow zucchini because
They come out of the flower.
you see a lot of it in the Asian countries and stuff. How they do it because they got limited space, so that they
Yeah.
grow it straight
So
up.
they have to grow
That's
up.
very cool, actually.
I am going to try trellising my little pumpkins this year.
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to
think
figure
that's
a way to do
Zucchini grows
that.
really well. Our zucchini grows really well at the farmer's market.
But I'm going to try some here.
But look at the joy in your wife's face and voice when she goes out and sees her vegetables in the garden
Absolutely.
growing. It's just the coolest
Such a
thing
blessing.
to hear that grow, hear that
The
joy.
garden is not really good because it's making her become more selfish.
Anyway, he doesn't like
Mine,
tomatoes, so
I do like tomatoes. I just don't like them on my hamburgers.
he won't take one off the vine and eat it like that.
Well,
Where
it's
I
not-
will.
it's
Oh,
not-
I do.
Not
an
even
apple.
the cherries,
That's like half the appeal of growing tomatoes.
right?
That's right. Pulling it off.
Why
He
else
doesn't
would you
grow
grow tomatoes?
tomatoes. It's not his garden though.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my garden.
It's mine's over here.
Well, it makes her more self-sufficient. Is
Yeah.
what it's making her.
Right.
For the
That sounds so
survival.
cool. Troy, that sounds so cool. I want to get like a ton of.
Yay.
I'm really looking forward to the recipes.
And Troy, thank you for that email on the meetup. He was the one that sent me the email about the North Carolina meetup this past weekend.
Super cool.
And I didn't know anybody that was in the videos, and so it would be fun to go and meet new people. That would be fun.
Good
Sorry.
What's that?
This is Lisa's garden.
And so our poor bull is still not having any luck, I guess.
Not yet. Give me.
Speaking of,
Let me upload it.
Is he really having problems, or are he feeding us a line of bull?
speaking of, this is McNuggets. He's the first calf that was born here, and I have helpfully named him McNuggets.
That's a
McNuggets.
bunch of bull.
He's gonna-
That's me.
That
Mom.
sounds amazing. That's
He's so small. That's his mom.
Sweet. When was that, honey?
A couple
A week-
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Still
This
baby.
year. This year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
First
my
baby of the year.
We've got
goodness.
our first calf is dropped.
Oh,
His
my
name is
goodness.
McNuggets.
Yes, I
McNugget.
named him McNuggets because he is small, orange, and unsafe for human consumption. Plus, he's going to be a steer when he's older, so he's going to lose his McNugget.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Why would you say that?
Him it ain't.
Reasons.
Cute burger.
See, no
Oh,
one seems to appreciate my animal naming skills.
I think your animal name
I'd like to hear the auctioneer say his name. Like,
Thank
hey,
you.
what that McNuggets?
Well,
Like, let's just see. Like, your track record with naming animals is not good.
Yes, it is.
Tripod.
She has 3 legs.
Bailey.
She was born next to a hay bale.
It's
I'm gonna lose them.
That's just so bad.
It's really not. I think I'm great at it.
and Mike's chaotic gardener says, "No," as he crosses his legs.
I'm sorry.
Run.
Run, Nugget, run! So, how many cows do you have on your farm, honey?
I don't know.
Around
She
The
can't-
manager and I count the cows very differently. He's got the full number in his head. I don't. I count them by cow. So you're gonna have to give me a second here.
Oh, by their names?
17.
She does
Okay,
it
we
by
got
like
17.
color. She does it by color. So
I
it's
have
like
it by color. So there's 4 black cows, and then 2 twin red ones. Then there's Andy the bull. Then there's Clara, which is Bunky's cow. Then there's Ash and Ember, which are my heifers. Then we have 4 steer, 1 baby boy, and 2 little bull calves. So yeah, that's 17.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
2 younger
for you.
steer.
that took forever.
Well, that's how I count them. I count
That's
them
actually super-
individually, so I know who's missing.
Oh, okay, that's
And then
right.
he just has
Yeah.
the number, so then he has to double take when one's missing. So I don't know.
You also had Rooster. Managers reminding us about Rooster the cow.
That's right.
Rooster was not. I didn't. It was a fine name. I had a chicken named Red in Spanish.
Yeah, rooster is confusing when it's a different animal. That's true.
Why can't you just name anything normal?
Okay, next time we have a cow, his name's gonna be Jeff.
Now look, I cannot talk about names. I mean, the dog that I have's name is Brownie, so you know.
That's so cute. That's so cute, though.
Okay, what's wrong with my names?
There's always some weird reason.
They're good names.
McNuggets was fine until you said what reason.
And Christy said she had a rooster named Chicken Dinner. So a chicken
It's
dinner.
diabolical.
My rooster's name is Hagrid.
So we named our dog Toby and asked me why.
Why is that?
Because I couldn't spell Kunta Kinte.
You
What
know.
name Toby?
No. Crazy.
Dee's Garden Adventures has a cat named Rabbit.
There's a cat named Dog.
Christy had a cat named Dog.
I have a
Xander
cat.
said you should name it Moo.
No, it's not dog. It's Diogi.
Diogi. Yeah.
Diogi. Yeah,
Diogi.
it's dog.
Calling me.
Diogi. How do you spell that? D-O-G. Diogi.
You're speaking the manager's language. We had pigs, and their names were, I kid you not, Bacon, Pork Chop, and Ham Hock.
Okay, yeah. I've seen that with the
That's
Breakfast, lunch,
terrible.
and dinner.
Okay, so that's terrible. What's wrong with McNuggets and Tripod and Bailey?
They're all terrible. Gail has a chicken named Brownie and one called Mocha. Those are super
Mocha
cute.
is such a cute
Mocha is such a
name.
cute chicken
That
name.
is sweet. That is sweet.
I
That's
like the
good.
name Brownie. I do like that name.
Well, he's almost 18, so it must have been a lucky name. Beef jerky. That's a shaky cow. Beef jerky. My mom had a cat and named it Baby. Oh, yeah.
Baby.
They live
Our
in-
grandpa has a cat, has a dog named Buddy. They were going to name him Copper, but the name never stuck. So we
He
have
was
this.
also Teddy Bear for a while.
We have this one singular Christmas card, and it's just Grandma, Grandpa, and Copper.
and that's not his name anymore.
Nobody ever called him Copper.
Oh, okay.
So then we went back to Buddy because that's all he ever gets called.
Yeah.
And Lori says she's got a tortoise named Turtle. Mr. Turtle.
Yes, I
Mr.
saw
Turtle,
him.
he says.
Mr. Turtle. Eric likes your names.
Thank you, Eric.
And then better, Dark Lord Minute says, better than a chicken called Rainbow and Scuttles. Yes, one of the kindergartners named them. Rainbow and
Scuttles. That's so cute, though.
That's adorable.
My cat named Lucky had 3 legs and was missing most of his teeth. Goodness gracious.
Not very lucky there, Bob, but
That
I
is
guess
very unlucky.
continue to breathe. That's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right. And then, yeah, that's
Cats
something.
Gales are called Bright, Miley, and Dawson. 2 are
Okay.
outside cats. Those are great. I
All
like
right.
Dawson.
No, I like where Mom's going with this. So, Mr. Charles, what are all your cats' names?
Oh, we got Rugnut,
Aw.
Fuzznuts,
And you didn't like
Blue,
McNuggets.
Blue.
Spike,
Aw.
Clover, and Joker.
6
So is that 5 or 6?
Oh, I forgot Brutus. Yeah,
And Brutus.
7?
7.
yeah.
7. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Miss Lorrie, what are your cats' names?
Tabby and Shadow.
Oh, those are sweet.
I like those.
Those are all such good
I
names.
think we need an intervention.
No.
No. Tabby's so cute.
Those are all cute names.
We have Potato and Stardust.
I call her Dusty.
I know, and
That was so
Stardust.
pretty.
We don't know why he's called Potato.
Okay,
because
I
his
can
name-
explain.
There's
I
a
can
lot of
explain.
lore.
So when we got these cats, Potato is Bunky's cat. When we got them as kittens, Bunky tried to, I guess, gender the cat. 'cause
He's
he was
like, this is a
kitten.
girl.
This is a girl. And so she named the cat Amber after the girl who sold us Kayla's goat and gave us the 2 kittens for free. And so she named the cat Amber. And then a couple weeks later, I'm just like, you're such a good cat. Hold on. Bunky, this is not a girl.
So Amber is no longer a suitable
So Amber
name.
is no longer a suitable name for this cat. And so I asked Bunky, you gotta rename him. It's not fair for you to call him Amber if he's a boy. And so she goes, well, let's call him Amberito.
Amberito.
What is that? So I started calling him Burrito just for fun. And somehow that evolved into Potato.
Okay,
So
now
that's
Bull,
his name now.
Bull's
Okay.
Garden has a note for us here, girls.
It's sending me to all this log input stuff.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bulls.
No worries.
Yeah,
I'll try to get this figured out with you. And we'll just reschedule for a different week. Thank you so much for trying, though.
Yeah.
I'll try to get that figured out. I don't know why it's doing that.
So, I'm sorry.
We also
Bull.
sent your seeds, so you should get them soon, Mr. Bull.
We were looking forward to you. And girls,
Yeah.
if y'all could send Deanna some more seeds again, and I will be glad to pay for the shipping.
Okay.
Oh, no,
yeah, I'll
we
look at.
can add. We'll do.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
We'll look into that.
All right. So Christy Baum said something. Hang on, in here somewhere.
Fuzzy 1, Fuzzy 2, Oreo,
Yeah,
or horses. That one.
Oreo or horse tiny when he's mean.
I like Fuzzy 1 and Fuzzy 2. That's awesome.
As in thing 1 and thing 2.
Buster.
Oh, you're good.
Buster,
You're good.
aw.
That's
Bull.
cute.
Mr.
That's
Boo
fun,
and Miss
Christy.
B. Aw.
That's so cute.
This is
Junior.
fun.
I like that actually. Annabelle the squirrel.
Yeah.
You have a squirrel?
Annabelle.
Yes, haven't you
Aw.
seen it? Oh, I've seen his squirrel. He and that squirrel
Aw.
are becoming close. They're becoming close. Current cat's name or cat name Muttley.
Muttley. Cupcake and muffin. Oh my gosh.
Aw.
You guys have like impeccable taste, all of you.
But not you, Trey.
No, her names are cute. I just don't.
You
I just-
love Tripod.
I love the names. I just don't like why that's their name.
It would make sense for me to have named a 4-legged dog Tripod.
I like Christie's though. I thought I was naming a Pyrenees the Russian word for bear, miska. Google told me it means bowl.
Oh gosh, you named your Pyrenees after a bowl. Okay, hey.
This is my dog. Bull. That's cute.
That's
It's
so
really
cute.
Pug named Boris. That's adorable.
Aw.
Miss Annie, pushing
Oh.
buttons?
Miss Anna, you pushing button?
Boris would be an appropriate name for a pug. It certainly
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Here's a very important question for just like your personality. If you could name a cow, what would you name it?
Her name is still Bowl.
Oh.
Hey, it's cute. Miska's cute. I don't know how to say that, but it's super cute.
That is cute.
I would name the cow
I
Jerky.
am not hitting buttons. It's
There
not-
you go. Just
Especially if it was like a cow that headbutt and bucked a lot.
The one that's stuck in the fence all the time.
Oh my gosh. 3 times now. 3 times now that steer has gotten his head stuck in the gate.
Do we have a
Well-
picture?
butthead.
Well, yeah, either that or stupid. Hey, stupid.
Thor.
Thor, that's a
Hey,
good
that's
one.
probably what
Dinner.
that's probably what your dad wants to call him every time he gets in trouble. You know?
Oh gosh. Let's see.
Shredder.
On
That's
the
super cute.
floor.
Can you imagine just like this tiny little cat and he's got a ferocious name like that?
Shredder.
Oh.
All right, I want you guys to meet my cat Shredder, but you guys, he's
Gotta
he's
don't laugh.
ferocious.
Don't laugh.
And he's like that big.
So if you
yeah.
have 2 dogs, next time name them Timex and Rolex, or Rolex and Timex.
Aw, we should
They're
name the puppies
dogs.
that.
They're watchdogs.
They're watchdogs.
Yeah,
That's
didn't you get
hilarious.
it?
No, I didn't get
You
it.
didn't get that when he said
I
Timex and Rolex?
don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Dixie and Buddy. Aw.
Aw, those are cute.
Watches
Yum yum. Some D said yum yum.
Don't wear watches.
Can you imagine working at a vet's office?
That's so cute.
You see this, Kayla? It's a watch.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
They have Rolex and some are
I've never
Timex.
seen. Oh, cool.
As if they've never seen a watch before.
I gotta just start acting like I've never seen basic things in my life because I never know what we're talking about.
Nowadays, the
your
watches
excuse
have
for not
computers in them.
Yeah.
I can read a clock. I just like I don't like watches, so I never use them.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like them either.
So Lori, now we know that when Kayla has
There's
all
the guy.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's stupid.
3
Hey,
times.
stupid.
He's the worst.
Oh gosh.
We keep like repairing areas so that he doesn't do it again, and then he finds a new area to do it.
Oh, I was going to say, what's on the other side of that fence?
His face.
No, I mean, what's he trying to get?
Nothing.
There's nothing
Nothing.
there? Oh,
It's just
Well,
like dirt and
so
mud
the
on
cow-
the other side of the barn.
He's exposing your weak spots.
So the cow's real name is Pete. Now his name is Repeat because he keeps doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
The reason I believe the reason that he keeps putting his head in there is because he has no other use for his head because he doesn't use it.
What
just
is
call
that?
him. Just call him golf ball. He's always trying to find the hole.
Golf ball.
Yeah, what is
Here's
the
another
name
one.
of the headless horseman? What was the name?
This
Oh,
is a
no.
different.
Oh, it
This is
started with an I.
Ichabod.
Ichabod.
Yeah, Ichabod cried.
No,
Yeah,
I
it could be Ichabod.
don't think it's the same person. Wasn't Ichabod
Nightmare.
like getting pursued by the
Yeah,
headless
he was the
horseman?
person- he was
The
getting-
nightmare, wasn't it?
Ichabod.
Maybe I'm
I don't know.
Ichabod now.
I never watched the movie or anything. I just know it from like English
Yeah.
class.
Classic reading. Yeah, required reading.
I was afraid of it, so I never watched it. But these are 2 separate occasions as seen by the
And
2
then there was
separate fences.
And then there was
Dang
a third
what?
time he did it too.
Same cow.
Same cow, different fence, different time. Look at him.
And then he has the audacity to be like so offended when you come over to help. Like, dude, we've been here 3 times now.
This is not my fault.
It's a routine. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them just don't go to the top floor.
They don't learn.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey, PSV
Okay.
Odyssey. Elsie. That's such a cute name.
Yeah. Elsie.
Yeah,
the cat.
Ichabod was the investigator.
Yeah.
Mm.
Moose. I like that.
Cows are really smart when they're trying to find a way out. They can
No.
find the crack. They can find the crack in the.
Yeah,
the
we
fence,
have some clever ones.
We've had a couple
but
that are really
they're-
smart.
They
but
got
not
no
that one.
common sense when it comes to sticking their head through a fence like
Yeah,
that.
brah.
Just
Yeah.
put goats
Fillet.
in the field
And
first.
no.
You'll find out where they get out.
Right.
Because,
But like
they'll
my
find a
goats
way
are
out.
so good.
These 2 are.
Yeah, like
Well, Bailey's everywhere.
I have 2 left, and they can go wherever they'd like. But they don't get into any trouble. The cows, I thought they were supposed to be like super easy because they don't do anything with their lives, but no.
I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. That goats were a pain and the cows were good.
Well,
supposed to be.
well, the thing
You-
is that
Get
It doesn't hold.
a big, like a beach ball, and just throw it in there. They'll go crazy over that thing.
The cows?
I do want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
the
that.
cow.
The cows?
Yeah.
Huh.
See, if it doesn't hold water, it doesn't hold goats. And if it does hold water, there's a chance it'll hold goats. A small chance. But like at this point, we've given up with Bailey. Bailey was raised
So,
inside the
yeah.
house with diapers and jumping on the couches. She does
She's
what
the
she
best.
wants, and we all love her. Like there's no getting mad at Bailey. It doesn't happen.
So she can go in
Okay.
the
And she-
vineyard, she can go in the front yard, she can camp out at the front door, and nobody cares.
And if she's munching on a grapevine, it's not going to be your goat's eating the grapevines. You got to get her out of there. It's like, oh, Bailey's eating food. So we just gave up with the goats. It doesn't matter if they stay in there; they go where they want.
Okay.
They're spoiled.
That sounds fun.
Okay, well, actually, like Bailey's the spoiled one.
Harv does what he's told.
Harv is the boy.
behaves.
I only have 2, and he's pretty good.
He behaves. Yeah, he won't go near the dogs. Bailey, she headbutted the dog yesterday. The
Oh.
dog didn't do anything because Bailey's in charge.
Oh my
No, because like you go out there to take care of the animals, and the dog, her name is Mari, and she's so happy to see you, and she just wants to like sit by you, and then Bailey comes over and headbutts her for no reason.
Oh no.
So mean. And then Mari is like the chillest dog ever. She just sat there and got headbutted. I'm looking.
Oh my goodness.
She
Oh,
is.
Lord
She is the
heavens.
queen of the homestead.
Oh, how many can I send you?
Just the older one. One baby and one present.
I thought that was Bunky.
Yeah, just go with that one.
She's got her fur shoes.
It's okay. It looks fine. Not for nothing. Homestead, where to go? We do still have Tripod. Tripod is full grown and and healthier than ever. The first year of her life was brutal. We're trying to get some pictures sent so I can show you guys Tripod. But she's doing great now.
Yeah, Tripod has moved outside full time, and she is besties with her dad. I'm actually, now that it's warming up, I'm planning on doing a video on her again.
You
And I'm
should.
going to tell her whole story.
Yeah, because I was literally watching the old Tripod video.
Yeah, I'm going to tell her full story and everything that happened with Tripod. But she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her progress. Like that, her and Bailey are my biggest successes ever. Because like they were both born in the winter and they were both having trouble, and they're both doing great now.
I don't have any present pictures, but this is baby Tripod.
This was Tripod when she was like still bottle fed and stuff. She was my little bear. I love her.
And I also have no present pictures, but I have another one when
It's
she was
slightly
a little
older.
older.
But still indoors.
So she pretty much looks like this still, but she's like,
Longer, taller,
Chunkier.
and chunkier.
oh, it's sideways.
Yeah, that's
Oh
Tripod.
my
She's my
goodness.
baby.
And
She doesn't wear shirts anymore.
She
Bunky
doesn't.
gets
She doesn't.
eyes.
Yeah,
everybody's
she's
like
having-
this right now, looking at.
I know, right?
Everybody wants to get a good look, so.
Enjoy your neck cramps, everybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Kayla.
All right, I got it.
You're gonna love this.
I don't know. I don't think she's not allergic to her bedding. She's allergic to polyester, is what I'm thinking, because she can only wear like cotton at the moment, and this has only been a thing since we got sick back in February.
On the couch, by the way.
But it could also be animal dander. She has been demoted.
Well,
Instead, she gets to be the assistant cattle rancher with the manager. So
there we go. Well, and watch Survival Seeds 2025 videos.
yeah, she's been doing great.
Yeah.
And if anyone would like to join the Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration, you are absolutely welcome to do so. And how could they do that, Miss Kayla?
Yeah, it's actually a great time to do that because we don't have any other topics. Hold on, I forgot. Okay, so wait. So you have to make you have to make an entry video. And basically what that is, you just don't laugh at me.
Forgot how to
Okay,
join
so-
her own collaboration, but that's okay. We love
I
you.
made the collaboration. You would think I would know these things.
You know
You
the
make-
rules.
I made it hard to join, apparently. But you make an entry video, and basically what that means is you just make a video that says you would like to join the collaboration. Maybe talk about what you hope to learn and stuff. You're gonna don't do that yet. Wait. And then you can submit a form on survivalseedscollab.com. There's a link on the homepage that takes you to the join page, or you can just go to /join and it'll take you to the instruction page. There's a form on there. You use the form so that I can get your address and stuff, or you can email me at survivalseedscollab@gmail.com and I'll get that taken care of with you. From there, once I have your address and your entry video, I can send you seeds. And if you make an herbal entry video, we can send you herbal seeds as well. That aspect is run by Bushcraft family. But if you submit your seeds, or if you submit your if you submit your entry video and your herbal entry video at the same time, I can send you both seeds. If you don't want to join the vegetable, he can send you herbal, and vice versa if you don't want to do the herbal collaboration. And then once you have your seeds, you can just plant them. I think that's pretty much it.
You do update videos.
Yeah, every update video counts as an entry for the monthly giveaway and the weekly giveaway, which we'll get to a little bit later. Other than that, you can use the Survival Seeds 2025 hashtag to make sure that your video gets found, or you can use the form on the homepage of the website so that I can get an email notification that it's out. Whew. Yeah, Trie was outside the window. I can't believe you saw her. Eric.
Oh, of course Eric did. Hi, I'm back. I have a surprise for you.
We have something important.
I have a big surprise for you all.
Okay.
Tripod is a big
Tripod's
sister.
a big sister.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
So these ones were born a week ago? About a week ago. And they're literally doing so much better.
There's 3 of them. They're all boys, and they're all super
Smells bad.
strong and like. See how much he's moving his head and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Tripod wasn't doing that at a week.
Tripod wasn't doing that at a week. Tripod was very much smaller and very much weaker. And
So
they're doing
good.
Put
super
him by the
good.
mic. Put him by the mic. Very noisy. I don't know. Oh, it smells so bad.
I know he
precious.
doesn't. He does not smell.
Smells like puppy. Puppy smells good.
No, it doesn't.
He smells like a little baby.
It doesn't look like a monkey.
Chunky monkey.
chunky monkey.
You can have one.
You can have one. There's 3 of them. They're all boys. They're German Shepherds. They're super cute. And you can have one when he's older.
No, he's yawning.
What a cutie.
We don't have names yet because they're too young to tell apart.
Yeah, they're too small. I'm calling them chonker monkers right now. But
That was not
You
it.
need a
What was
puppy
it?
cam.
Scrungled.
A puppy
something.
cam. That's right, Lorrie. A puppy cam would be
A
fun.
puppy cam.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I am taking suggestions. We have 3 boys who are German Shepherds. If you would like to
come to
if you would like to give your suggestion on what to call them.
Oh,
Or
that's
the-
easy.
or
They're
the-
Shirley and Mo.
Look at that. Yeah.
Hey,
For
girls.
the small price of all your money, you could have one of these German
No. No. We
Yeah,
gotta make sure we get into good homes
on the
because
East-
we can't have 7 dogs.
No, we cannot.
Oh my
Tripod
goodness.
and this one is too much already.
Well, George is a little far to get one, but
You could
I
name
bet
them
Joe would
Heather.
drive there.
All 3 of them? Just name all 3 of them Heather?
You guys gotta come to Michigan for it.
Yes.
Heather, and Heather.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why you would name all 3 puppies Heather.
Hi,
Heather 1, Heather 2, and Heather 3.
She kind of
Behind Milk and Honey Heritage Farms.
Glad to
Just
see
name
her.
them all. Just name them all George, and they'll all come to you when you say George.
Yeah.
Like George Foreman's family is George.
Yeah,
That's,
like all his boys. He named all his boys George.
that's little George and little George.
I think I
little
saw
George.
that. Was
And then,
Yeah, he
wasn't
did.
there a little girl named Georgette or something?
You sound like that.
I don't know. He named all his boys George, though. I mean, everybody.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
1 could be Titan.
No, it'd have to be 1, 2, and 4 because I'm 3.
They're dogs. No. It would have to be
Right.
4 because there's a tripod, and that is 3.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Apollo,
Okay.
Cairo, and Tico. Those are
Wow,
cute.
Those are cute.
The 3 pooches.
All right. So,
Larry Curly. Daryl. Why Daryl? Larry, and
Why are
Larry.
there 2 Larrys? I don't get that.
Larry, Curly, and Mo seems to be really popular.
Curly Sue.
Daryl, this is my brother Larry, this is my other brother Larry.
Yeah. That's right.
Child.
I loved that show.
I don't even remember what show it was. But
Hey, cutie. Oh,
Dogs the same color, same tint, same everything.
No.
So not really. One's really dark. One's also really dark, but there's a few patches, and one's also really dark, but with a few more patches.
Yeah.
So you
okay.
got
They were
one
all
dark
more-
roast, one medium roast, and one light roast.
The speckles keep changing though.
Yeah, when
like
they get older, they're gonna get more colors. Because when Tripod was born, she was also pretty dark.
they don't get their
Yeah.
coloring
Quite as
until
dark.
later.
Yeah, so that's why we're not naming them yet because they have to get older.
We
so you
can't
can
tell.
who's who.
Yeah.
Atlas, that's cute.
That is cute.
Call 'em.
Balto,
Balto, Dark Vader.
Skeeter,
wanna
Jonesy, and Jeff.
No, how? What? I want a dog named Darth Vader.
Why?
Because then you can see just like, don't come in my backyard. Darth Vader's in there.
Beefcake.
So if you name one Darth Vader, you have to name the other one Luke.
Yeah,
Or you could
nice.
do Luke,
Bye,
Han,
Joe.
and Leia. No, they're all boys.
Bye, Joe. Thanks for being here.
Good
Riley, that's cute.
Yeah.
Are you serious, Ginger?
Wait,
do
what-
you
where
really
was this-
want a puppy?
Wait,
Do we eat them in half?
mine, and mine. If you are serious, we can figure this out.
Email us and we'll let you know when they're old enough.
Because we can't keep them. We need to figure out like
Yeah.
where to
Sadly,
Who to
we
give them
cannot
to.
have 7.
Well, I can promise you
I
if
know
that.
there are 3
one of-
guys on Lord of the Rings you could name them after.
I don't
Frodo,
know.
Frodo, and Frodo.
Why would you name all
not
the
little
dogs?
guys.
Oh gosh.
Keep thinking.
I don't know their name.
Are we-
Aragon.
Legolas and Gimli?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to like figure it out by like group.
Well, they
And
were
I wanna
always together. Those 3 guys
Right,
were
everyone
always together.
Douglas and-
That's cute.
Right.
No,
actually.
Tripod should have been Legolas.
That's so mean.
That's
I'm
right,
though.
Serena.
Tripod should've been
Skywalker,
Legolas.
R2D2, and C3PO.
C3PO. Aw.
That's cute. Mm.
Had a cat named Leia.
Yeah, she has to go to bed.
Aw.
Little wingy noises.
Guys, it
Go
smells.
to bed.
Bilbo, Frodo, and Sam. Sherlock and Watson. Oh, whoop, I did that backwards.
That's all right. That's
James,
cute.
Tiberius, and Kirk. Isn't that all? Wasn't that his middle name or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the guy.
It's the same
Bilbo,
guy.
Frodo, and Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you got to be serious. You name an animal Tiberius.
Maximus Decimus and Meridius. Oh, my mom just had a great idea. Maximus
Maximilian,
Decimus and
Tiberius.
Meridius.
From
Aurelius.
Gladiator? From Gladiator?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Maximus Decimus and Meridius.
Those are like such pretentious
boy.
names for a tiny little potato looking thing.
Right. This is Meridius. Tiny little guy.
As it goes.
Ed, and Eddie.
Smeagol.
That's
Smeagol.
Smeagol, Gollum.
Dobby.
It's not the same person.
Creature.
Okay.
Smeagol, Gollum, and Creature of the Dark.
That's funny.
Princess is a very cute name for a cat, actually.
Yeah.
It is.
I
It
feel
is.
like if Kayla
great.
was a cat, that would be her name.
No.
So, do we have a giveaway that is?
We do.
Okay.
It would be a good time for that.
That is cool.
I say we.
I would love to, just not in the cards. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha, Ginger.
Seriously though, if anybody's willing to hike to Michigan,
Hike. Just solely for the purpose of a German Shepherd puppy, I can like firsthand say that they are the sweetest, cutest, most amazing little angels ever. Especially
Smelly.
in their bear phase.
It wouldn't last long with all these cats.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. People think that like dogs chase cats a lot, but in our experience,
Other
the
way
cats are the
around.
ones that hurt the dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
Dobby hair. What happened to Ron?
what happened to Ron? He's been disowned. Nobody like Ron.
Griggs,
No.
Murda, and Trooper.
Trooper is cute.
I don't recognize some of these references, but Trooper is cute.
How about Trooper Scooper?
All right. how have these wheels work there, Mr. Jesse from Lazy Days?
Okay, so what you have before you here are two different wheels. One on the right is the wheels of the videos that were submitted this week, and those are any videos that were 3 minutes or longer. So if it was short, it's not on this wheel. Those are on the short wheel, which we draw on those at the end of the month. And then the wheel on the left is the
Prize wheel.
Yeah, the wheel of infinity.
There's so many.
1,001 prizes on it.
It's nuts.
That's so many. I've never that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. But anyway, so we're gonna spin. What do you want to spin first? We want to see what the prize is gonna be first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna shuffle up a little bit. Shuffle, because it's been sitting there spinning for a while.
That'll be fun. It's always exciting to see what's on that magic wheel.
All right, now I'm hoping it lands on bacon flavored toothpaste.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot, actually.
Any
You
You
never
know where
know.
that's from?
I think I do.
notice?
You should.
I
Well,
do.
if you guys read a lot, so
Ooh,
I do.
tell the three brothers,
What is
No, it's
that?
from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
They
yeah.
had names?
Yeah.
Not in the movie then.
Oh, those are
Uh-huh.
cool. Those
are
are
cool.
neat.
Ooh.
Blue sharp blade alloy steel, garden shears, cutting flowers, trimming plants, yard floors, herb, hedge, fruit picking.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
Didn't
hate
they
using
have the
scissors
larger-
and my thumb gets stuck in the.
Yeah, I was going to say the larger holes. I like that.
Right. That's such a good design.
Yeah.
And if you have garden gloves on there, it'll be easier to use as well.
for sure.
They're actually pretty big. I thought-
Those are cool. Those are cool. There you go. Yeah, they're like full size scissors. That's awesome.
Yeah, those are great.
Okay, so who's gonna be the lucky channel?
That's actually
Probably
my
somebody
strength
named
in
Lorrie.
5th grade. I could use a scissor either way.
All right, now let's see who's going to be the winner.
Lori, you reminded me.
Let's go.
Who would be the big winner of the week?
All right, will it land on a Lorrie, or will it land on a Gale, or will it land on a Lazy Days Ahead?
Let's
No, we're not on there. We're not on there, folks.
Let's see, and the winner is
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Gail! You called it. Yay!
That's her right there.
You are the proud new owner of some scissors.
How to make banana peel tea for your plants.
Yeah, she
I love that
uses
intro.
for
That's so
banana
cute.
peels now.
That is super cute.
She does a great job giving us the facts on things. I love that.
It does. It's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Talks about calcium, peppers, banana peels,
Yeah, there's a lot of good information.
Good stuff.
Very cool.
It really is. So fun. Congratulations, Gail.
Gail.
Congrats.
I'm gonna close those.
Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
We got a couple more name suggestions while we were giving the giveaways. Romulus, Remus, and Raphael. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
Bacon, eggs, and toast.
For German
Chewed, my, and shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still think this one has a nice flair to it.
How do you pronounce Daniel?
Oh, how about
Yeah,
how about
Gunderson and
an X Rolex and an apple?
Apple.
Apple.
I like apple.
An Apple
Apple's
Watch.
so easy to say.
People have Apple Watches.
Yeah, they
Right?
do.
Yeah.
Big watchdogs.
Watchdogs. The Apple, Timex, and
The
Rolex.
Watch Dogs is actually super cute.
That is
Yay,
super clever.
Gail. You're welcome, honey. I'm glad you won. You did the work.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think that's a band.
Yeah, it was Wind and Fire.
It is. Absolutely. It is a band. It's a white-
Leave me alone.
yeah. Or stop, don't know.
Bye, Kristen.
Bye.
Yeah.
So that's all we had for this week. If anybody has any random questions, this would be a great time to ask. If not, we can probably wrap up if everybody's done. I don't think I remember seeing any questions, and I had nothing else to bring up.
As Serena says, what do you get when you cross Ferdinand the bull with Liza Minnelli? You get fertilizer.
Ah, sweet.
That's great. Hey,
That's
Joe,
good.
fix it for you.
Okay, so let's
Hello.
close out by, or if you don't mind, hey Joey,
Go for it.
you girls have a live on Monday night, correct?
We do.
Not this week.
Probably not this week because our Twitter is due tomorrow.
Okay,
Twitter.
but
I'm calling my
usually
Twitter.
they can find you live.
That's really bad.
I hadn't said it out loud till now.
So if Trey's doing it, it's Trader.
Yeah, that's what I had. So we're supposed to make a mock Twitter, right?
Mine's called
So I
Tweeter.
was calling it TRIETTER, and I thought that was so clever. And then I just said it out loud, and it's Trader, like TRAITOR.
It's okay, but it's
Like you're a traitor. Yeah.
Trader.
I'm bad at naming things, aren't I?
Charles, when is your regularly scheduled live?
Right before the girls.
Okay, on Mondays.
Yeah.
Monday at like 7, I think, Eastern.
Yep. 7:00.
Okay, and
Nailed
Jesse
it.
and Lisa, this
They're gone.
Starts this Saturday,
Saturday.
5 p.m. Central.
whoop whoop, and
Every
Lorrie.
other Saturday.
I don't really do lives anymore, other than this one.
You did a couple pop-ups and I missed all of them.
Pop up.
You
You
did
do some
email
I do occasionally do a
before your
pop-up
live.
live.
Yeah,
But
like,
nothing,
hello.
nothing that's scheduled. But
That's
yeah,
I wanted to say hi, and I was like,
email
24
Kayla the day before you go pop up lives.
no, because I was going to say hi, and I was 16 hours late.
sometimes I decide about 5 minutes before I'm going to do a pop-up live.
I got you.
Like I just,
See.
okay, look, I'm bored. I'll pop on. I'll say hello. We'll see if anybody shows up.
I wanted to. I was a day
I
late.
do have Techie Tuesdays, and I'm being consistent with those. They're coming out every week. So.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
the Techie
That's
Tuesdays
good.
are so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm live on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock
Woo.
Central for Tuesday, where you get to choose.
And
It's so cool.
your attitude. And on Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock Eastern with Round the Hay Bale, our podcast crew that we have a podcast that comes out every Monday about 10 o'clock on
That's
all
awesome.
the podcast and on YouTube. So
Also,
fun.
Lazy Days Ahead goes live every other Saturday at like, I don't know, 6 Eastern, something like that.
Yes,
Um, 6 Eastern. I'm so bad with numbers. But also, it's going to be his birthday live. And also, it's going to be Xander's 2 days before that. So, wish them both a happy birthday.
Yay!
And then Glenda's on Sunday.
Grace and Fires on
Woo!
Wow. That's so
Whoa.
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Happy birthday.
I'm going to go check for you really quick. Next week is Easter. I'm in the wrong calendar. Give me 2 seconds. I feel like there is. Yeah,
Easter's
next week is Canadian Family Life.
Good Friday is this Friday.
It's gonna today's Palm Sunday, so happy Palm Sunday, everybody.
Oh,
But
happy Palm
next
Sunday.
week is Easter, and I do have Canadian Family Life scheduled. So I'll double check with her, but most likely there will be a live because we haven't missed a single one.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
even when we had
I don't remember
the
going live on
C
Easter though.
virus.
Like I don't specifically remember that, but I know we haven't missed one, so I guess we did. But happy birthday, everybody!
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
everyone.
Happy birthday, Alexander. Happy birthday, Jesse.
And Grace and
Thank you.
Fire.
Glenda, happy birthday, Glenda.
Happy
Yeah, happy
birthday,
birthday.
Glenda.
So cool how
Yeah.
many birthdays are in spring.
Lots and lots of good April things happening.
Man, you have to sing it like they do on TV. Happy birthday.
Oh, you got to do it where everybody is assigned a different key because that's what always happens, and it drives me insane.
Yes, it's like everyone in the family deliberately chooses to sing in a
It's just
different
like-
octave.
I didn't like that.
And this is in a home that's got instruments where they can't go, okay, guys, ding, 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 ding.
Why are you gonna do that at the dinner table before you eat cake? Who's gonna get out the keyboard? Just like, okay, everybody,
It doesn't matter anything.
it's time to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. No one's gonna do that.
No, we really can't because, like, I really genuinely feel like they see it as a challenge. Like, it's just gotten progressively worse. Like, you think good things get better with time, right? Except no, it gets worse every single year because now they can sing and now they take it as a challenge.
Okay, is it a bad time to tell you that I have been doing it on purpose?
I knew
lately?
it.
Of course.
I have started. I didn't used to, but I started to like try and listen and then find a note that no one else is singing on.
It's like the worst 30 seconds of the year.
I think I do it the most on your birthday.
I can believe that. I can definitely believe that.
It's
Yeah,
the worst.
It's fun.
Quite
Cool.
genuinely.
All right.
But,
Well,
yep.
Well, thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out with us, even though we weren't really talking gardening much.
Hey, Maria.
Good to see everybody.
hey, Maria. Well, hey, I showed him my seed snail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was
was
so
cool.
After we get off, I'm going to maybe like change the name and stuff to like talking about the seed snail and other gardening stuff. That way it doesn't look like a duplicate live when I reschedule for
Also
Mr. Bull.
change the thumbnails to take.
Yeah.
That way people won't get, if they're looking for
Yeah.
a live.
The
bull,
bulldog.
Idea.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll take care of that right after.
Yeah.
You
But have a
too.
great night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Mike's Chaotic Gardening,
There's our
Maria,
Where's my
Gorgeous.
pepper?
Dark Lord Minute, It All Adds Up, Robin Hood Homestead, Dee's Garden Adventures. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Why do you
We
not have
are-
a birthday?
You have a birthday. We just haven't figured it out yet, I think.
Kayla's really good at figuring people's birthdays out.
This is because I have no standards.
That's so cool. Lisa.
Grace and Fire, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. That is, by the way, in reference to a very specific scenario that was honestly not my finest moment, but it worked. Dark Lord Menet, Serena
And thank
Norell.
you
Thank
to-
you guys
thank
so
you
much
to
for being
the-
here.
Thank you to the new folks that showed up tonight. Like I think Foothills and Appalachia. was one
Yeah,
of them.
thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for the new folks that came in. Thank you for staying here.
I can't tell.
Thanks
Is
for
this
sending them.
camera off or not?
Camera's off.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wait, is
Thanks,
it?
Yeah, there you go.
everybody.
your camera's on?
Yeah, everybody's camera's on.
Huh.
Kayla had turned
No, I
the
didn't.
camera off on her end. It's only on your end.
Why?
We're still on. We're still live.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. See you next